used to dread to go to school. I didn't even want to get up in the morning. I was struggling with the bullying, and on top of that, I was having to take care of my dad, who needed 24-hour assistance and help. I was so worried about what was going on at home that I really didn't have the chance to focus at a normal school. The great thing about GOL is we're more of a work from home on your own time type of school, but we're also able to go in and get help with tutoring or life lesson experiences that are also going to be needed in the future.
Before we implemented Microsoft, GOL Academy was a Google environment. The first challenge with the Google Administration Console was always its security. And a lot of our students couldn't get the advanced software packages that they needed to succeed within our model. So we made the decision to switch over to Microsoft Windows with Intune for Education and Office 365. Intune gives us really centralized management across our entire platform. We can deploy any change we need to, we can send down software packages, and we can make sure our computers are stable and secure directly from here in our IT team.
Security is very important, especially when you're working with kids. Also, through Microsoft Teams, you can video call, share your screen, have different channels where everybody's working together. It's an awesome way for us to collaborate with our students.
With GOL and Microsoft, I'll be able to graduate with an associate's degree so that I can get a full scholarship to New York University and major in business and management. I feel that GOL has not only empowered me, but inspired me. They just helped me overcome everything. They helped me focus on what my dad would have wanted for me, and that was to become something for myself.
There is so much that GOL offers that my colleagues in brick and mortar don't have access to. A couple years ago, we began implementing virtual time for staff. And we also have excellent benefits at GOL, which I love as a parent. My kid has to go to the doctor, and I don't have to worry about crazy copays or huge hospital bills. We also have an excellent 401k match program that is phenomenal in the educational industry.
Well, we have our students from around the state have come here to learn about, the legislative process, branches of government, how that works. They're going to spend some time on the Senate floor and the House floor.
I learned that you don't really have to have a certain degree to do it, and all the people here, all the senators, they don't have like a high-tier job. Some of them are just like plumbers or in the trucking industry, so you can really be in any business.
Basically, it made me feel a lot more personable to the senators and stuff. It didn't make me feel like, oh, they're just another person trying to dictate how my life is going. I'm actually just like, oh, hey, these people are actual people that want to go ahead and help our country and make it better.
I got to see over a House session, and I thought was really cool was just all of the amendments, which I thought was really cool just because of all of the debate that was surrounding it, and how me personally, I didn't see anything heated. It was really cool to see the government actually function.
They're learning when they're talking to the legislature and the senators and whatnot that anybody can do this. So what they're learning is if they really feel that there's something they want to do and contribute, that they can do it. And sometimes we just have to show children that they can. And that's what we're doing here. And that's why it's important that they're here and why they traveled here.
GOL helped me get to this moment because they offer concurrent enrollment, which I completed my associates with, and they just offer a sense of family. They have like any program that you may need that suits just you.
I went through a variety of hardships going through high school. I ended up homeless. I started working 12-hour shifts to 16, even sometimes 18-hour shifts. And at the same times that I was working would be when school would be happening. I ended up dropping out. So I ended up looking into GOL High School. GOL High School provided me with all the resources that I needed. There was nothing that could stop me, that I was absolutely going to make it, which I didn't have before GOL High School.
You know, I often tell staff over and over and over again that your health and your family always comes first. Don't ever sacrifice those two things. Because if you feel fulfilled with your health and your family, your work life is going to be a lot easier. So it's really important to me that staff have that balance, that they're not sacrificing their family and that they're not sacrificing their health for a job. This is an extremely important job, but those two things always have to come first.
I feel like there are a lot of reasons why students choose Goal High School as their academic option. I think one of the largest reasons is the flexibility that we offer for students to complete their coursework from the comfort of their home or come into our drop-in sites.
Students in general have just so many facets of life, of pieces that sometimes we forget, such as working a job, having children, having a criminal background, or even students that just have some social anxiety and prefer at-home learning styles.
I just wanted to get out of a big high school and get one-on-one help and graduate early and start college classes earlier.
I work a lot. I have 2 jobs, you know. I was struggling a lot at my old school. Here the teachers are more friendly. They want to talk to you. They want to get to know you. They want to know what you're interested in.
Last year I had dropped out of school. When I went to the carnival, they had a stand. When they were explaining it to me about the school, well, they were telling me about all the opportunities that they have to help me graduate, all the other opportunities that I have so I can go to college classes. So I decided to come to Goal.
If you've had a pretty hard past, or even if it's just like going through stuff with school and not being able to really focus, I feel like this is a good school because teachers here actually care.
I think Goal is unique in the fact that it offers students an opportunity to be themselves, to have some say in how they do schooling, to have some say in the time in which they do it, and build some higher quality relationships, more one-on-one with staff.
I think that students find success at Goal because it's not your typical brick and mortar school. Most schools are made to fit all, and we know that one shoe doesn't fit all. I would recommend Goal for any teacher or educator because the reason why we teach is to make a difference, and here at Goal we're making a big impact on the population that needs it the most.
My name is John, and I first started coming to Goal this year actually. I moved from Northridge because I wasn't really getting any work done pretty much, and I was that person to ditch, have fun, and pretty much all that stuff. And Goal, I'd say Goal is one of those priority schools that have really nice teachers. Like I say Cameron, he's a really cool dude. I love the guy to death, and he makes me laugh. We have deep conversations sometimes. It's fun with him, pretty much.
Well, my best thing about being in Goal right now is that I actually get the education I actually need instead of actually other schools where, you know, I mean, they do teach in the classroom, but like here, they go one-on-one and partner up with you to end up doing something. You know, that's what I really like around here because, you know, teachers are polite and like I actually get the education I need. I mean, I've been here for a good, not even a good long, and I like it here. I love it actually, to be honest. It's more better at education, more better at filling my goals and do whatever I need to do necessary to just help me in the future grow and be a bigger person that I need to be.
The coaches, they're really nice. My favorite coach is Allie. She doesn't know that. And because I think it's a really nice environment. We do activities just like any other school, but you have a choice in being in them rather than just being forced in there.
And I'm so proud of all of them. They show up every day. They care about things. These are the students that I show up for every day, and it makes me proud to be a Goal High School staff member. Thanks, guys. Be safe, make good choices.
When I was introduced to Goal, I was blown away about how complementary our missions are. Goal's mission is really to ensure that every student is really able to achieve their full potential. For Microsoft's education team, it's about empowering every learner on the planet to achieve more.
My story is I was just really going through a hard time, and I really needed something for a flexible schedule, and I just needed some support. And they were willing to do that.
In this unprecedented era of educational uncertainty,
we're learning more and more that one size does not fit all. Today's high school students want flexibility and input into their educational pathway, an option which gives them the freedom to follow their passions and plan for their future beyond high school. Educators say it's important to embrace concepts which remove barriers to learning and advance personalized education.
We know that there are a lot of barriers that students face that make it so that it's difficult for them to really be able to engage their curriculum and be able to really dive into what is being taught in the classroom. In the traditional setting, although it has been very effective for a lot of students, we are noticing that there are quite a few students that are falling through the cracks because of the fact that they have these external barriers outside of the classroom. And so providing an individualized learning environment really allows our students to be able to learn in a style that fits them and be able to really embrace concepts because we're allowing students to understand the importance of their educational experience because we are personalizing it for them.
The premier model of online learning, Goal High School, is revolutionizing online education across the landscape, with over 6,000 students across the state of Colorado. Combining flexible online education with in-person communications, Goal is changing the classic sit in front of a screen and educate yourself model to a dynamic, comprehensive, and holistic ecosystem for student success, complete with face-to-face support in a safe and caring environment. Students also need the structure and support of staff availability, in person and online, to help address their non-academic issues so they don't interfere with the ability to focus on their day-to-day learning. Partnering with Microsoft and Lenovo to provide cutting-edge technology, Goal's 40 conveniently located student drop-in centers across Colorado are open for students to visit based on their own schedules and needs.
The way I define the teaching philosophy here at Goal is that we are constantly looking at how to evolve and change to meet the needs of our students. We embrace being innovative without being radical. And so that allows us to be able to come up with creative ways to really use technology and incorporate technology into the classroom to make sure that our students are given the tools to really thrive in their classes. Microsoft as a whole has allowed us to utilize all these amazing tools so that we are able to provide our students with access to their curriculum, but also an ability to gain a lot of soft skills that I think are pretty beneficial for them after they leave Goal High School.
The flexibility in when, where, and how students learn plays a significant role in keeping them engaged and enabling them to earn their high school diploma. Goal helps create a flexible schedule for students that meets them where they are, so they can develop and become productive members of society.
What I like best about the blended online and drop-in centers is the fact that it kind of suits everybody's needs. Some days I'm just doing my thing at home online, just getting my work done. It's nice and easy. And then some days I'm struggling, you know, some days I can't focus and I need that help. So I'll go in and I'll ask for help from staff and teachers, and they're very supportive and they help me get it done. And I could also go into the site whenever I need to. It's not a 8 hours a day, 4 days a week thing like traditional school. It's when I need to go in, I can go in.
The thing that I like the best about the online learning model is the flexibility. You can do your classwork and your coursework almost any time as long as it's within the quarter. So if you are super busy, if you have a job, anything like that, it's completely flexible to your schedule whenever you can get it done. Another thing that I really like about Goal is I'm also a student intern. The internship that I'm in right now is a digital and interactive media intern, and that gives me the opportunity to learn about camera equipment and video editing. It's always been a field that I've been interested in. I was always particularly interested in photography, and cameras I always have been. So getting to learn more about it has been a very fulfilling experience.
The traditional education model does not work for everyone, but there is a wealth of opportunity and resources available to today's students to help create personalized pathways to success. Learn more today about Goal High School, your best choice for flexible online instruction. To learn more or find the drop-in center near you, go to goalac.org or call 1-877-776-4625.
I think the way that Goal helped me really get to this moment would be
the flexibility and the constant help from like all the teachers inside the school. I think that's what really helped push me towards getting to actually graduating. Without them, I don't think I would have made it.
Goal helped me arrive to this moment by helping me throughout all my struggles, by always checking up on me, not focusing as much on my grades, but as my mental health, and just being always there for me and making sure I was okay before anything else.
Goal is a safe place. Goal is a place where you find every type of person, every background, every educational background, all in the same place. And they all feel safe to do their work, and they're all friends, and they all get along. And the staff, I can't talk about the staff enough. They're just amazing.
I walked in and my amazing SPED teachers, my school psychologist, the dean, they just helped me so much more than I ever could have imagined. And so schools like these, the great resources it has and the great people that lead Goal, it's really, really, really nice just to have Goal in your corner.
I mean, it's the never-ending support. It's constant, constant pushing, like, what's your grades look like? How you doing? Even personal life stuff. How you doing in basketball? How you doing in work? How you doing? And it's just this overall motivator. I'm always doing good now, because I've always got this good presence over me of all this good staff working here. That's like, man, let's keep it going. Let's keep rocking this.
Goal has it. Goal is there for you. I seriously was like, I was this close to dropping out, this close. And I was like, I'm either gonna be transferred or I'm not gonna do this anymore. And they were like, well, transfer you to Goal. And I was like, I don't know if Goal will do it. I don't know. And as I said, here I am.
The staff, they're very outgoing. They really want to get to know you more so that they know what aspect of that part that needs help on. And they don't really even help you with school, but they help you with outside of life. If you can call them, text them, and they'll be able to help you with whatever.
I was really sick and I couldn't make it to school physically, and I was close to dropping out. But then my counselor recommended Goal to me and said that Goal would be the perfect school for me, and that ever since I went there, my stomach aches, they have gone down, my stress level's gone down, anxiety's been better, I'm happier. And the teachers are amazing, they're understanding, they're empathetic, they know what you're going through because they're trained to do that, and they're just great people in general.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Harleen. Thank you so much, Sandra. Thank you, Miss Erica.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
friends, family, faculty, staff, and platform guests, and graduates. Welcome to the 2026 Goal High School graduation for the Colorado Springs region. Presenting the colors for our national anthem is the Mesa Ridge NJROTC. Playing and singing our national anthem is Perfect World Goal High School students Sienna Bonney and Melody Gutierrez. Please rise as you are able.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were glad, the bombs were singing. Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
You may be seated. I would like to now welcome to the stage Kyle York, Goal High School's principal for the Colorado Springs region. He is going to deliver the graduation welcome. Mr. York?
Welcome, Goal families, to the 2026 Goal High School graduation. I am Kyle York, the principal of Colorado Springs region. I'd like to take some time today to share a few things with the graduating class of 2026. Goal senior class graduates, your day has finally come. After years of schooling, you have built a toolbox of academic and social skills that you can pull from whenever the need arises. At this moment, your toolbox is full, and your pathways are plentiful because you have accomplished a major stepping stone towards your future. Some of you will choose the route that will take you exploring your future profession. And some of you will choose a route to the armed forces, job market, or business startup. As you make your journey, you'll begin adding skills to your toolbox as you learn and develop into a community. As you make your way through life, you will also continue to develop your character. Who do you want to become? How do you want to be perceived? As you dive into this enigma, how will you make your splash into the river of life? How many people will you affect? Depending on how you enter the water, this will determine if it has positive or negative effects. Will you take small steps as you enter? Will you enter subtly like an Olympic diver? Or will it be a tidal wave? The choice is yours. So go out and make the most of your opportunities. Congratulations, gladiators. Now pick up your toolbox, enter that river, and get to work making the most out of your life. At this time, I'd like us to have a moment of silence. Over the summer, this past summer, we lost 2 of our goal students, and we also had a student that we lost during the school year. We also lost a very beloved teacher, Russ Schaefer, this year. So if we can take a moment of silence for those folks. Thank you. I'd now like to take the time to introduce our honored guests. Honored guests, please stand once you have been recognized. For D49 Board of Education, today we have Miss Mary LaVere Wright, Board President. Miss Lori Thompson, D49 Secretary. For D49 Cabinet, we have Mr. Peter Hiltz, Superintendent. For Goal High School Board of Education, we have Drace Walker. Our Goal High School Executive Team, Jill Toussaint, Chief Executive Officer. Brianna Burns, Chief Financial Officer. And Jamie Trujillo, Chief Information Officer. We also have somebody that has flown in clear from Dallas, Texas today. Tanae Pope is our Goal statewide school psychologist. Today, one of our presenters will be Lauren Lee. She is our Colorado Springs lead counselor. And then we have 2 guests that represent the state of Colorado. Today we have Senator Tony Exum, Sr. Tony represents El Paso County. Committees that he is on or chairs are Local Government and Housing, Transportation and Energy, Joint Commission on Property Tax, and Statutory Revision Committee. Senator Exum is a retired Colorado Springs Fire Department Battalion Chief with more than 35 years of public safety service. Elected in the Senate in 2022, after 4 House terms, he has been a leading voice for affordable housing, veteran services, and expanded opportunity for low-income families and communities of color. We also have Representative Dr. Regina English today. Dr. English also represents El Paso County for the Southeast Colorado Springs area. Committees that she sits on are Business and Affairs and Labor, Health and Human Services. Dr. English is the first Black woman elected to represent El Paso County in Colorado General Assembly. A motivational speaker, life coach, and former Harrison School District Board member. She has championed criminal and juvenile justice reform, mental health dignity and treatment, education equality, affordable housing, and reproductive rights. She holds a doctorate in organizational leadership and has founded multiple nonprofits serving youth and women of color.
Thank you, Mr. York. Goal High School does not have a traditional valedictorian or salutatorian representation. However, today we have 4 speakers who will share their stories of their experiences at Goal High School. Our first student representative is a graduate from our Chapel Hill site. Ms. Adrina Chavez, please join me in welcoming Ms. Chavez to the stage.
Good morning, class of 2026. I am so excited to be standing before you today as a graduate, but my journey here wasn't a straight line. When I started school back in 2013, I was originally supposed to be a part of the class of 2026. But things didn't go as planned. In fact, just last year, I was actually part of the class of 2027. That was a little confusing. Let me explain how I made it here today. In my early years of school, I struggled academically. I was shy and too embarrassed to ask for help. So I pretended I understood when I didn't. I remember wondering why everything seemed so easy for everyone else. Due to the struggles I was having, I was held back. Then, in repeating first grade, I switched schools to repeat it. I loved my new school. I made lots of friends I still talk to today. And eventually I caught up and made it to second grade with lots of tutoring, but hey, at least there wasn't a third year of first grade. Although second grade felt more promising, my dad passed away just before Christmas break. Everything changed. I took time away from school, and when I returned, I felt like I had fallen behind again. Not just academically, but emotionally. Not only did I lose a parent, but it also felt like I lost myself. Losing my dad shattered me. He was the kind of person you only meet once and leaves you with their spirit forever in your heart. His absence remains with me in ways words can't fully express. The next several years of school were unstable, and life felt like one long attempt to catch up. I changed schools 3 times, worked through tutoring, and dealt with the isolation of COVID. These challenges led me into a deep depression, and I was reluctant to return to in-person school because I felt ashamed and afraid. I didn't feel smart, I didn't feel confident, I didn't feel worthy. I felt like my own worst enemy. Eventually, I made a choice to change. I decided to go back to school in person and push through my insecurities. And it paid off. For the first time, I wasn't pretending. I was proving to myself that I could be successful in school. I even made honor roll for an entire year. 8th grade, however, brought new challenges that caused my mental health to decline again. The hurtful words I faced from peers increased my struggles with grief, identity, and insecurity. I developed eating issues and isolated myself, spending most lunches in the bathroom and pushing away my friends. Once again, I felt lost and hopeless. Then, when I didn't think things could get any worse, I lost my aunt, another person who brought light into my life. She drove me to school most days that year and could make me laugh even when life felt everything but funny. Losing her made everything feel even heavier. Along with the sadness, I got angry. School stopped mattering, even to the point that I wasn't going to finish 8th grade, and I might be held back again. But slowly things began to change. As the sadness started to ease, I made a decision. I didn't want to be angry anymore. I was sick of failing school. I realized no one was coming to save me. I needed to save myself. So I started therapy, improved my grades, and proved my teachers wrong. I did, in fact, finish 8th grade. I was done letting others define my worth. As I moved into high school, I even tried out for the high school cheer team, and I made it. Being a part of the cheer team gave me memories I'm always going to cherish. I enjoyed my time at in-person high school, and I gained confidence that I never thought I'd be able to feel. As I looked ahead, I wanted more for my future, so I made another important decision. I wanted to gain the year I had lost. I transferred to Goal for more flexibility, time to work, and space to care for myself. Something important to me was to graduate with my cousin Anthony. We're only 2 days apart in age, and we call each other cousin twins. He never gave up on me when I was hurting, and he saw the good in me through some of my most difficult times. In order to graduate side by side with Anthony, I had to really work for it. I took extra classes, kept a 4.0 all year, bounced a job to help earn more credits, and spent countless nights planning and pushing through doubt. After all I went through, I made it here, back to where I started, part of the class of 2026. I'm grateful for everything I've overcome, both the good and the painful, because it's shaped who I am. After watching others struggle silently with their mental health and dealing with it myself, I promised that I would never let it stand in the way of my success or allow anyone I care about to suffer alone. I lost my father to his battle with mental health, and while I wish he were here today sitting next to my brother, watching me enter this next chapter of my life, his absence motivates me to keep fighting for the both of us. Every version of myself has gotten me to this point. I look back at the little girl in 2nd grade with compassion, because her strength is why I'm here. I look back at my 8th grade self with a heavy heart, because she didn't know how strong she truly was, but she kept going anyway. I share my story because everyone here, I'm sure, has faced something discouraging. Every morning you choose to keep going, you build yourself a better future. Now I'm preparing to go to college and major in literature and hopefully encourage others with my story. I hope my story reminds you to be proud of yourself, every version. It's the reason you're here. Let it push you to try even harder tomorrow. You are capable of everything you want. If I had waited for life to get easier, I'd still be waiting. Don't wait for a reason. Your future and your worth are reason enough. High school wasn't easy, but we made it. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Ms. Lydia Martinez is a graduate from our Citadel site. Ms. Martinez, will you please come to the podium at this time to address your class?
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. First, I would like to start by thanking God. There were many moments where I felt tired, unmotivated, or unsure if I could keep going, but somehow I always found the strength to push through. Many people have other belief systems, but for me, I truly believe that strength came from Him. I also want to give a very special shout out to Coach Marilyn. Where you at? I don't know where she at, but Coach Marilyn, you're one of the most genuine and kind-hearted people I've had a pleasure of meeting. And building a relationship with you has been one of the greatest blessings in my life. I truly would not be standing up here today without you. You pushed me when I needed it most, but more importantly, you believed in me. Even during the times where I didn't fully believe in myself. Like when I was too busy on TikTok, not keeping up with my homework, it was super stressful to catch up and get everything done. You taught me what hard work really looks like and how to keep going when life gets tough. You became a true support system for me, and I will always be grateful for everything you've done. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, wherever you at. Now, y'all know high school was not easy, and I think everyone here today can agree with that. In addition, this whole year, I've also been working 40 hours a week at King Soopers. There were days where trying felt exhausting. There were also quiet battles that most people never saw. Moments when simply making it through the day felt like an accomplishment. One thing this experience has taught me is the importance of showing up. Even when you don't feel like it, even when things are difficult, continuing to show up and give your best effort can take you way further than you realize. I also learned the importance of gratitude. Being grateful for people who supported me, encouraged me, and stayed by my side when I needed them most. My mom was that person for me. She was a role model by getting her business degree and always told me to be something when you grow up. So I decided to follow her footsteps, and I have been accepted to Southern New Hampshire University to pursue a business degree. Some other people who helped me keep moving forward are my dad, where you at? My nana, my grandma Cynthia, my stepmom Loretta, my cousin Taniva, and my brother Quinn. Thank you guys for everything. Now, as we move on to this next chapter of our lives, I hope we each carry all the lessons we've learned with us. Not just the lessons taught in classrooms, like trying to remember y equals m plus xb, whatever that was, but also the lessons learned through challenges, experiences, and hardships. Like the things I've learned through my job, the work ethic, the perseverance, and the understanding that we are capable of more than we think, especially during the difficult times. We made it here, not because the journey was easy, but because we chose to keep going. And that is something that will continue to carry us far in the future. Class of 2026, this is just the beginning. Thank you. Scuba! Scuba!
Miss Ayana King is also a graduate from our Citadel site. Miss King, please come to the podium and address your class.
To my fellow graduates, we did it. Some of us have now accomplished something we never thought we could. I know that I thought I never could. But look around, we are surrounded by the people that believed in us. Even for those who didn't have anyone to believe in you, you knew what you wanted and still pushed through anyway. Coming into high school freshman year, I was at a school in Denver. The principal said that high school would go by fast. I thought he was lying. No way, it's 4 years. It's not gonna go by fast. But looking back, I put in so much work and suddenly I am done. I never thought school would ever end, but it really did go by quickly. It was 4 years and now I'm here. And if I'm being honest, if I would have never came to Goal High School, I would not be a graduate. My best subjects are social studies and English. I love writing, not a fan of reading. I remember one of my history classes, I finished it in 1 day. I did that with an English class too. The harder classes in those subjects still only took a couple days. Time management was a huge thing I learned, especially doing online school, getting everything done and being on your own. In the real world, at a job, bringing the skills I learned about time management and responsibility are really important and will help me be more successful. I want to take this moment to appreciate our coaches, counselors, and any other staff member at Goal High School for pushing us to succeed. I would like
to especially honor Coach Russ. For being an amazing coach and helping his students to his full ability. The first time I met Russ, he asked me right away if I had Native heritage. I was really surprised that he could see that and noticed it about me. He asked if he could guess what tribe I came from, and he was right. I am a part of the Southern Ute tribe. This was super impactful because my culture is very important to me, and nobody had ever connected with me like that. When Russ and I talked, it felt like I had always known him. Something about me is that I have the worst test anxiety. I will push it off until I can't anymore. Russ saw that too, and sat a chair down in front of me and said, "We have to talk." He told me that these tests are really important, and once they were done, they were over with. I looked back and remembered what he said about just getting them done. And it helped reduce my stress and anxiety. I had just started at Goal High School in January. After connecting with Russ so well, it crushed me when I found out he had passed away in February. Something that made that loss even harder is that my grandpa passed away around the same time last year. Russ was so encouraging and always told me, "You're going to do it. Don't talk down on yourself." After the short time that I knew Russ, I knew that he wouldn't want me to be sad and give up, but to finish and graduate. Without him, I don't think I'd be standing here today. I know he's in the crowd watching and cheering us on. And for those who have lost a loved one, I want to remind you that they're looking over you right now and very proud of all your successes. After Coach Russ passed, Coach Trish stepped in. I couldn't finish econ. I didn't understand it and I couldn't figure it out. Trish was there anytime I needed help. She even brought me into her pod so she could help me more with senior recovery classes. Coach Gary is pretty cool too. He was very helpful to me when I needed it. Being here today would not be possible without you guys. Another big part of my high school journey was also learning more about my culture and community. My family taught me about my Native heritage and going to the reservation. We call it the Res. I learned about that being Native was not something that I should be ashamed of. I began to see things from a different point of view. I was able to connect with the Sweetgrass Advocacy Group to be part of making a difference in trying to get justice for families affected by MMIW. Missing murdered Indigenous women, something that is very important to me. I was also able to get to know other Native women. When I was a kid, I always felt trapped, and I have always wanted a sense of freedom. Growing up, I connected with Rapunzel, the Disney princess who was locked away in a tower. We both had to be there and help our moms. I was never able to really be my true self. But after all the stress, now I am proud. This is who I am, and this is where I come from. We can finally let go of our high school years while still taking our learning experiences into the world we have no clue about. No more Teams messages from teachers telling us what we need to finish or tests we need to take. Getting to the parts of classes where I had to call teachers and give them an update was the worst. I hated that, and it felt like I was just being trapped, and I just wanted to finish. Today is finally the day we can throw our caps in the air and finally say we made it. And to finish this off, like Rapunzel said, now is when my life begins. But I want to change that up and say now is when our life begins. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Miss Isabella Predgo is a graduate from our Falcon site. Ms. Predgo, will you please come to the podium at this time to address your class?
Good morning, everyone. Families, friends, teachers, and my fellow classmates. We are finally here, graduation. This is our moment to celebrate, and that we overcame some pretty real stuff to get here today. I am honored to be speaking to everyone. My path to getting here was not a smooth road. I went to at least 10 schools and moved 5 times. At this point, I think I've had more school IDs than people have had of passwords. I had classes I could never understand, teachers who saw me as a checklist item, drama with other people, and everything else. That is probably why a lot of us were a lot more successful in a less traditional school. But we all made the choice not to accept the adversity we faced. We chose something that would work for us. And we didn't force ourselves to fit into some mold. And obviously, we did make it work because we're here graduating. A lot of the people who I have met at Goal have told me how hard their upbringing truly was, how navigating school in this unique way takes so much extra energy. And it takes a lot of bravery to do something so different. For some people I know, it was changing friend groups. And for others, it was just having to grow up so quick because we didn't have a whole classroom of people to help guide us. Thank goodness for our teachers, their constant check-ins we had from counselors, advisors, and teachers tutoring us in any subject we needed. I mean, I spent years pretending that I understood math, and I would realize halfway through the test, I definitely did not. So thank you to all the teachers who made themselves free when I was free. Keeping it real, one of the reasons most of us probably are here is because of the circumstances we had before Goal that led us here. Whether we needed a second chance, someone to believe that we could do this, or a more flexible environment, we got here today. We stand here as proof that our goals are within reach. I'd like to take a moment to recognize Miss Sandra, my academic coach. She is one of the most welcoming people you will ever meet, and somehow she always manages to answer my questions before I can even finish stressing out about them. I'm convinced if I sent her a message right now, she would respond before I even got off the stage. Well, throughout my journey, I have to admit, one of the hardest battles I faced was a battle with myself. For the longest time, I struggled with the fear of always trying to be perfect because I didn't want anyone to think that I had problems. And I was pretty good at it. From the outside, I looked like the picture-perfect person. I had that big smile, some good achievements, but inside, I was really drained. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who has felt overwhelmed trying to keep up to expectations. And I'm also feeling stressed at times, afraid, and even worn out. What I have learned is that strength is not pretending to be okay when you're not, and having everything put together, because it won't always be, and that's okay. Real strength is when we keep showing up for ourselves day to day, even when things feel so heavy, because they can. So we have to continue pushing forward. Everybody has bad days. Sometimes my room looks like my backpack exploded. And there's other days I leave my house looking like I just survived Jurassic Park. And let me tell you a secret. Sometimes I'm halfway through my drive, I look down, I have no shoes on. I don't have time to turn around. But looking back, I am really personally thankful for these challenges that I went through because they shaped me into the person I am today. And Goal gave me a space where I could be that person. I found teachers who really got it, and I didn't even have to explain what I was going through. And that gave me a space where I could work on supporting my challenges and pushing through to get to the end. Learning who we are makes us way more than just competent as high school graduates. We're competent as survivors. We have pushed through some pretty real stuff. And to be honest, we have proved that we can break statistics. We have shown our strength and success goes so much more than just a traditional school. And I want you to remember that. Because look at us. Despite our circumstances, we are graduating. And let's be honest, some of us made it here purely powered by all those energy drinks. Late night panic, and I'll do it tomorrow, until tomorrow became tonight, and it's due. So, today, as we achieve this super huge milestone for what so many people will say, you're ending your childhood, I want us to all remember to take your fighting strength with you into the next chapter. Each and every one of us has overcome so much. Let it inspire you to keep going. Don't be ashamed of your hardships. Use it as motivation to stay strong, no matter what you encounter. Because we are capable of our goals, we are overcomers, and we are graduates of childhood. We are ready to take on adulthood. And hey, if we made it this far, I think we can handle whatever life throws at us next. Worst case, we can just email and ask for an extension, right? Anyways, Class of 2026, wherever we are headed, keep going, especially when it's hard. You got this, and good luck.
Please welcome Laura Lee to the podium for the recognition of College Cords and Workforce Certificates.
Good afternoon, Gold grads, family, and friends. One of the core philosophies of Goal High School is that all students will graduate high school, college, career, and workforce ready. Recognizing that readiness is achieved through multiple paths. Across Colorado this week at the Colorado Springs Goal High School graduation ceremonies, we are celebrating the following achievements. Over 20 Colorado Springs Goal High School graduates participated in the concurrent enrollment program. This means they have earned college credit while in high school. Additionally, we have one student that is graduating with their associate's degree, signifying their long-term commitment to taking college classes while being a high school student. We also have over 20 students who are graduating today with their career and technical certificate. At this time, will all students draped with a green and white cord for a completed associate degree please stand to be recognized for your outstanding accomplishment of earning a college degree as a high school student. Oops. Congratulations, you may be seated. At this time, will all students draped with a green college cord please stand to be recognized for your outstanding accomplishment of earning college credit while simultaneously completing your high school work. Congratulations, you may be seated. At this time, will all students draped with an ivory CTE cord stand to be recognized for your outstanding accomplishment of earning a certified certificate. Congratulations, you may be seated. At this time, all students draped with a red, white, and blue military cord that signifies your commitment to your military pathway, please stand to be recognized for your outstanding accomplishment. Congratulations. Another way Goal prepares students to be career and workforce ready is by requiring students to earn an ACT WorkKeys National Career Readiness Certificate as part of the graduation requirements. ACT WorkKeys provides a certificate level based on their exam score when taking the WorkKeys exam. Our students often take the time to do prep courses and practice opportunities throughout the year to earn a high level. Students can use this certificate for career opportunities and college opportunities. Across the region today, we have over 400 students graduating with a WorkKeys certificate. Additionally, here today, we have students that went above and beyond and earned a higher level WorkKeys than that which was required for graduation. At this time, will all students draped in a silver, gold, or platinum WorkKeys core please stand to be recognized for going above and beyond to achieve a high level. Congratulations to you, and congratulations to all students for earning a WorkKeys certificate. Your hard work and dedication is commendable. I would now like to welcome Kyle York, Regional Principal of Goal High School, and Marie Levere Wright, President of the D49 Board of Education, to the podium to present and do the acceptance of the graduating class of 2026.
All right, are you guys ready for this? All right, graduating class of 2026, please stand. On behalf of the administration, faculty, and staff of Goal High School, it is my privilege and great pleasure to present you the Goal High School graduating class of 2026.
Goal staff and students, by the power vested in me by the Colorado Department of Education and School District 49, I proudly accept the Goal High School graduating class of 2026.
Graduates, the ushers will now direct you to the stage row by row. Please remain seated and await their instructions. Ushers, please bring the first row of students up to the stage. How are you today? Do you have your card? David Boggs.
Matthew Shearer.
Adrina Chavez.
Do you just want Autumn King or Autumn Matthews? Okay. Autumn Matthews.
Lydia Martinez.
Esmery Maldonado. I just need.
Ayana King.
Karina Lynn Bowe.
Isabella Prego.
Rayanne Lynn McWilliams.
Zachary James Caldwell.
Anthony Solis.
Kiera Foreman.
Aaron Amaya.
Christopher Lopez.
Adrian Gonzalez Meza.
Michael Herrera.
Gabriel Jordan Slay.
Gustavo Angel Chavez.
Alex Rutledge.
Ethan Torres.
DeRay Hampton.
Jessica Chavez.
Aaliyah Wilkerson. Oh, I need your card.
Jocelyn Mulberry.
Faith Gardner.
Haley Marie McWilliams.
Levi Gerstel.
Araceli Arista.
Kelsey Mack.
Daniel Serrano.
Desire Johns.
Katie Curran.
Chasen Helveston.
Casey Curran.
Ray Schultz.
Alex Hernandez.
Franklin Javon Cisneros.
Michael Munoz.
Do you want everything? Dana Yamaleth Jimenez Acosta.
Giovanni Mendoza.
Raylinda Michelle Sanchez.
Victor Cuevas.
Is it Aveka? Aveka Shire Jewel.
Kyle Merriman.
Jovan Chavez.
Noah Evans.
Hezekiah Kyles Wade.
James Ross.
Caleb Pena.
Nathan Yorquides Romero.
Jocelyn Sanders.
Elijah Gonzalez.
Jaden Key.
Tristan Forget.
Vincent Franco.
Joshua Isaiah Hugo Lara.
Asher Cantrell.
Riley Chase.
Atreyu Xander Akahi.
Nevea Jones.
Avery Wall. Just
Stephen Molina.
Lucas Wright.
Dane Shaw.
Sean Steele.
Danica Tuchek.
Addison Hofstetter.
Ashlyn Cambia.
Elora Taylor.
Jose Gavin Ramirez.
Elena Quintana. Oh my God.
Logan Kemp.
JC Vincent.
Larea Lambert.
Kalienda Powell.
Jonathan Crew Green.
Nalani Lopez.
Miles Robinson.
Taylor Haynes.
Faith Renee Sirotkin.
Jaden Lyons.
Caleb Barton.
Malik Pritchett.
Keegan Alfaro Trujillo.
Jacqueline Leonard.
Tanya Romero.
Is it Jaden? Jaden Gill? Jaden Jolene Gill.
Jarrett Dominguez.
Tiffany Sky Moore.
Elias Alba.
Caden Speeton.
Lucius Bird.
Sunsere Moore.
Tyler Reams.
Gabriel Euchner. Is it
Isabella McCaldy.
Caitlin Height.
Melanie Frias Balthazar.
Jonathan May Chan.
Caitlin Sinclair.
Maddie Macias.
Christopher Rutledge.
Riley Raiders Aspirin.
Amarai Bello.
Benjamin Eaton.
Keegan Egbert.
Mikhail McWilliams.
Alexandra Verdugo Delgado.
Koa Null.
Karime Mendoza.
Jade Carrion.
Abiam Aguirre.
Is it Ellinger or Ellinger? Ellinger. Bryce Sebastian Ellinger.
Alan Yates.
Kirsten Lynette McCord.
Janae McCullum.
Jacqueline Bergalowski.
Jennifer Lynn Valdez Sotelo.
Taylor Doralia Bergalowski.
Paulina Bean.
Brianna Moore.
Annalicia Martinez.
Troy Bridgman.
Belle Kress.
Kaylee Wilkening. Hi.
Samantha Rodriguez.
Miguel Moctezuma.
Amalia Pacheco Saavedra.
Isabella Chona Vasquez.
Isaiah Gallegos Tafoya.
Jocelyn Saucier.
Helen Pulliam.
Quindell Flemings.
Alana T. Lewis.
DeMarcus Holt. Is it Curie?
Spencer Lawson.
Kyrie Pierce.
Reina Parra Lopez.
Monet Cuevas.
Addison Cabico.
Edgar Gonzalez Valbuena.
Christopher Torres Martinez.
Yobani Oquendo.
Malachi Niehaus.
Dennis Beltran Gonzalez.
Xavier Hernandez.
Brennan Morata.
Luis Angel Bautista.
Trinity Sen.
Noah Daniel Kinney.
Ian Boomer.
Natalie Orozco.
Dakota Schlager.
Angelica Herrera.
Nasir Sistrunk.
Audrey Avidia.
Ion Maddox.
Rosalind Rocha.
Isaac Mitchell.
Armando Nayares Aguilar.
Joseph Sandoval.
Areli Estrada Trejo.
Gilbert Barker.
Lisbeth Garduno Mendez.
Jalen Brown.
Kiora Nelson.
Jackson Chenever.
Keenan McMillan.
Malik Murray.
Shayna Hernandez.
Donovan McPherson.
Cooper Davis.
Ian Baker.
Austin Sipe.
Nathan Woods.
Zarian Aguilera.
Philip Ransom Freilich.
Caitlin Poltrock.
Michael Longbreak.
Aiden Marquez.
Veda Diaz.
Gael Felix Sanchez Ledino.
Brianna Julia Garcia.
Manuel Alvarez Dominguez.
Michael Garcia Valenzuela.
Marley Reed.
Layla Lucero. Yes.
Christina Harding.
Delia Alexandra Venezuela Romero.
Cheyenne Harding.
Philomena Grace Vallejo.
Gia Danielle Williamson.
Danica Harwig.
Naomi Ruiz.
James Carlton Bebb.
Adriana Hope Kuiper.
Esther Smith.
Jeffrey Severe.
Viedas. Jelani Viedas Gonzalez.
Anthony Caleb Maldonado.
Jesus Garcia Tafoya.
James Bailey Green.
Cameron Loper. Is it Giles or Giles? Giles.
Destiny King.
Jonathan Giles.
Leonie Vigil.
Bree Spielhagen.
Michelangelo Cedrine.
Aubrey Hernandez.
Amelia Monahan.
Dylan Terrell.
Cadence McGuire.
Milo Latimer.
Colton C.
Jacob Otto.
Madison Panida.
Isabel Powell. I just need this one.
Estella Hicks.
Michael Demas.
Brinlin Wilson Merritt.
Stix Islin Miller.
Kaylin Pineda.
Mendeville? Alan Mendeville. Just this one.
Haley Kaiser.
Jaden Martini.
Destiny Soto.
Jennifer Gorostieta.
Alize Haley Hurt.
Rashad Knapp.
Serena Tuncap.
Kaylee Shannon.
Toby Benitez.
Joseph Ramos.
Cohen Vines.
Sage Goslin.
Alexandra Diaz.
Isaiah Emmanuel.
Jaden Ariana Yoder.
Nevea Emmanuel.
Diana Estrada Rios.
Leah Naomi Gutierrez.
Giselle Madison Ross.
Ella Marie Wright.
Ambrose Olivares.
Alyssa Lynn Renberger.
Abria Gutierrez.
Adriana Kohlberg Stozik Walker.
Schneider Saimi.
Sebastian Christian.
Marcella Cherboga.
Ewan Ryder.
Solomon Giles Yin.
Sid Weisbarth.
Jason Carlos Yang.
Brando Purcell.
Aiden Gilman.
Aaliyah Valerio.
Erica Galarza.
Jordan Reese.
Camry Ray.
Isabel Baron.
Gage Smith. Maria Teresa Rosales Velasquez.
Marieli Hernandez.
Ami Diane Lopez Cordero.
Elissa Loges.
Naraya Janae Graves.
Riley Gilmore.
Tatiana Neve Vigil.
Ziamani Williams.
Namina Page.
Madison Williams.
Brianna Sherman.
Ezekiel James Hernandez.
Josiah Scott.
Gabriella Buchanan.
Nuno Alia.
Carmen Alexi Ramirez.
Yairexi Figueroa.
Alexis Castor.
Jackie Arguello.
Cassandra Ortega.
Jocelyn De Grasa.
Aubrey Trujillo.
Evelyn Mendoza.
Aiden Supernaw.
Ricardo Alcantar.
Michael Adams.
Fabian Perez.
Evelyn Simone.
Landon Holtz Edders.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
Anaya Wilkerson.
Zyree Bailey Sampson.
Xander Sugar.
Brody Mitz.
Jesse Tafoya.
Jabari James Cooper.
Nicole Contreras Lee.
Vincent Giannetti.
Samantha Alvarado Garcia.
Isaiah Lawson.
Brianna Martinez.
Leilani Cosmer.
Shacid Pascual Miranda.
Dakota Delph.
Stephen Carpy.
Valeria Sosa.
Claire Marie Darnell.
Arlene Arguello.
Sophia Lee Stewart.
Tina Luna.
Violet Amaris Archuleta.
Lexa Murphy.
Vanetta Ann Runge.
Kylie Aviles.
Elizabeth Weber.
Cyrus McLean.
Emily Noel Butler.
Austin Douglas.
Shea Akins Yoshimura Albert.
Zakiah Poole.
Brooklyn Wildenstein. Ariana Jones.
Asia Starks.
Angelica Cardenas.
Gianna Trujillo.
Fantasia Crawford.
Olivia Paddock.
Ambrielle Foster.
How do you say that? Molly Schmink.
Jenny Barrios.
Kathleen Bowl.
B. Clements. Relena Madrid. Zinx Bajares. Megan Gordon. Torian Devane Wiley. All of the stage guests may now take their seats, except Marie Lever Wright, who will confer the diplomas.
As the board president of School District 49, and by the virtue of the power vested in me by the board president of Goal High School and School District 49, a public school district in the state of Colorado, I attest that each of these students before me today has satisfactorily completed the course of study recommended by the state of Colorado and prescribed by the Goal High School Board of Education, and that all are entitled to the diplomas bestowed upon them on this 28th day of May 2026. Congratulations, graduates. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Miss Isabella Predgo, would you please come to the stage for the changing of the tassel?
And now, the tassel change. Will the Goal Academy, class of 2026, please rise? You are now proud graduates of Goal High School. As a sign of that status, please at this time change your cap tassels from right to left and remain standing. Congratulations, everyone, we did it.
All right. At this time, why don't you guys go ahead and take your seats? Goal staff, please rise from your seats and form the congratulations tunnel. This concludes the Goal High School 2026 graduation ceremony. Graduates, please allow all our stage guests to exit first. Then graduating students may enter the congratulations tunnel to exit the arena. At the front exit and the parking garage exit, you can return your gowns once you are completed with family photos. Thank you for your participation in the 2026 Goal High School graduation. All staff and families, please remain seated until all graduates have exited.
That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of names. Well done.
I'm not a stranger to the dark.
Well, thank you.
Hide away, they say, 'cause we